Shiver me timbers.
Hello my friends, this is Elijah from Geekbuying.com and today we will be checking out news low-budget smartphone from China, Doogee X9 Pro. As expected, it's running on the 4-core processor by MediaTek MTK6737, has 2GB of RAM, 16GB of internal memory, and I don't think it's going to be a surprise for those who used to these kind of phones that it supports external memory card up to 64GB. Current price of the device is about $100 per piece. With the phone in the simple black box you will also find silicone cover, standard USB cable, European charger with 1 ampere output and plastic screen protector. So without any further ado, let's just start our full review. Doogee X9 Pro design been strongly inspired by older version of Samsung S series, and you may notice it in almost every detail, from the shape with the rounded corners and silver aluminum frame to the pillow-like bottom with the metallic rim. And I'm not judging though, I mean Samsung, despite latest battery crisis, not the worst company to look up to, especially in the terms of design. On the top side of the device there are USB port and mini jack for the headphones, and I thought that everyone has already understood that it's not the best combination. On the bottom part you will find mono speaker and microphone, while on the right side there are power and volume button. Removable plastic back cover has very pleasant matte surface, so you will have this premium feeling when you will handle it. Moreover, it's very resistant to the dirt and fingerprints. This is especially true for black version of the phone. Under the black cover you will find 3000 mAh lithium polymer battery, 2 SIM slots, nano and micro, and slot for memory card up to 64GB, as I mentioned earlier. I have to admit that sometimes I miss removable back covers, since it's allowing to change the batteries, which are much lighter than the power banks and can be changed almost instantly. This is especially useful when you are traveling, for example, or don't have a chance to frequently change the battery. On the back you'll also find 8 megapixel rear camera and dual LED flash. We will demonstrate photos and videos in the end of the video. Below the display you will find physical home button / fingerprint scanner. And when I said physical, I didn't really mean it. The button can be pressed and it will be even moved, but it's not necessary, because on the top of the mechanical button there is a sensor that working absolutely the same way. On the sides there are menu and back sensor buttons as usual. Above the display there are 5 megapixel front camera, proximity sensor and the speaker. Doogee X9 Pro has 5.5-inch HD display by Sharp with 10 points capacitance touch panel. Despite the low resolution, images are very nice and sharp, while colors look quite natural, even compared to my Xiaomi Mi 5 with the higher resolution. The display bright enough even for direct sunlight. However, under some angles you may find out that it's starting to fade a little bit. Doogee X9 Pro running AOSP, or as some may say, clean version of Android 6, with the slightly altered icons which somehow remind me of older version of Android, specifically second version of it. As I already mentioned, phone doesn't have much to offer in terms of additional software. However, there are still few alterations that are worth mentioning. Among them, there is a mirror vision that will allow you set up the display by changing contrast, saturation, brightness and some other things. Smart wake up function that will enable off-screen gestures, which are not always working correctly but possibly gonna be fixed in the later version of software. A smart gesture allowing you to browse picture or switch music tracks without touching the display. And finally, ultimate function of the device that make other functions sounds like a joke. Press and hold physical button and activate flashlight. All of those functions may seem usual or even trivial for more expensive phones, but for the phone in this price segment, this is something that's worth mentioning. X Pro may certainly serve as a gaming device, however, while playing heavier games such as Mortal Kombat, Asphalt 8 Airborne and World of Tanks on higher graphic setups, you might experience some frame rate drops. Average frame rate for such games will be around 15 to 20 FPS. As mentioned, Doogee X9 Pro has 3000 mAh removable battery, which can hold charge for about 1.5 hours of active using, which measured by playing Epic Citadel on ultra high setting with modules turned off and screen brightness 50%. With a normal usage, phone may serve you for the whole working day, but not much more. The phone doesn't have a quick charger, that is why charging time will take around 1.5 to 2 hours. In total, Doogee X9 Pro is quite an average device, but to be fair, its price is very low as well. So if you are searching for the smartphone below $100 price mark with the nice display, attractive but not original design, and Android without any access software, this phone may certainly interest you. However, if drawbacks such as absolutely irresponsive fingerprint sensor and poor camera quality bothering you too much, this phone is totally not for you. And that is all for today. I'm Elijah, thank you for watching. If you are interested in purchasing the device, follow the link in the description. And don't forget to press the like button, subscribe to our channel and leave your comments below. Farewell.